Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. This is the last time I will speak or give a eulogy about anyone who is dead. Okay, I do not like doing eulogies. I do not like dealing in that particular domain. We are talking now about someone who is soulless, who is dead, who would create any sort of lie because they cannot stand up. They cannot reach any kind of pinnacle. They do not have the truth in them. I've been talking to you about Barbadians going before criminal courts that they are incapable of speaking the truth. Now, this guy, Patrick King, I've told you before that when someone is sick, they want you to be sick with them. You cannot say, I haven't said it before. Anyone who is sick, stay away from them because they want you to be sick. Like them, with them, just like them, more than them. Now, he had an epiphany. You call it people would say it was a miracle in Martindale's Road, but it was more like an epiphany that he had. He had his medical records because it's an impossibility to get mad or angry at someone and their medical records fall into your hands. Medical records that do not exist fall into someone's hands. That is an impossibility. Okay, so he had his medical records in his hand and he's trying to figure out how he can remove his name and put someone else's name on his medical records because he's mad at them. He's upset at them. He is just like so diminutive. He cannot reach. He cannot step into the shoes of people that he aims at. He's aiming high. Patrick King is aiming high. So for him to have an advantage, he has to lie. He has to do things that are abnormal. He has to do things that are egregious. He has to act in his soulless capacity. I've already told you that a lot of people are walking around the earth and they are dead. So from his getting out of Sabbath church and going to Martindale's Road and thinking, okay, I'm going to go to my favorite place. I'm going to go to Nelson Street and get me some Natlies tonight to keep my company. But then he had this epiphany. Let me get my name off my medical records and put it on someone else's name just so I can, throw that out there in the mix. My followers are going to love me for it. But I'm going to say this to you out there. I'm going to say this is the last time. I do not deal with dead people. Okay? When you recognize someone for being a vicious liar, okay? When you recognize someone for being a sick human species, you gotta let them go. You gotta let them go. So anyone who follows him, Patrick King, please, when he starts to act in his death mode, do not involve me. Do not involve me. Just because he had a thought and he said, what if medical records fell off a lorry? What if I got my daughter's medical records and take up their names? What if I got my last girlfriend, she was like that. Let's say that I took her name off and it doesn't matter what he's planning. They could be his medical records, but it is an impossibility for Patrick King to traverse the United States to the middle to find something that does not exist. It does not exist, and it will not exist because I do not associate with dead people. I do not associate with dead people. Not even Winston Clark stooped to that level. Not even Jason Taylor stooped to this level. You are dealing with someone who has no soul, who would do anything, say anything. He had all of those receipts, all of those affidavits when he was crying David Ellis down, and when he went to court, had to go to court, he had nothing. Nothing. He was telling you he had this. Oh, I have an affidavit from this person, and I have an affidavit. What about that LLB? Remember, he was saying that he was going to become a law or something? Did he, he's finding medical records. Did he find that LLB? Is that something that he found? If anyone would have what Patrick King is saying that someone else has because medical records fell into his hand, it's Patrick King himself. It's Patrick King himself. That's the only medical records he could have. I don't even have medical records. If you were to ask me, well, could you go and pull up, do you have a receipt? But I don't even have medical records. So it's an impossibility what he has suggested, that medical records fell into his hands on his way home from church, thinking about going to visit a Natalie in Nelson Street later on in the evening. It's an impossibility. It's an impossibility. You have better chances winning the lottery. He has better chances playing the lottery and maybe trying to pay off the $85,000 that he owes David Ellis, and he already said he's not going to pay. So that could be a criminal judgment right there, because he's already said it. He's already said it. He's saying to you that he has someone's medical records in all places in the world, in every jurisdiction in the world. That's criminal, and it's an impossibility. The only medical records anyone will have would be their own. And anyone who's thinking otherwise, you are dead, just like Patrick King. You're dead, people. You're dead, people. You're incapable of thinking, having a thought. You're immoral to the core. You are immoral to the core. Do not. If anyone going forward sends me anything from Patrick King, I'm blocking you eternally. You're going to be blocked. I do not want to do another eulogy. I do not want to do another eulogy. Patrick King is dead. To me, he's dead. Patrick King, he's deceased. Because to stoop to that level, to put his medical records out there, to take out his name, to put someone else's name on his medical records, that is stooping to a level. And please put them up. Please put it up. 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 Please. Whatever fell into your hands, the miracle, well, like I said, I call it an epiphany. But if it was a miracle on Martindale's Road, put it up. Why stand in God's way? You just came out of church. It must be a miracle from the devil himself. Put it up. Put it up. Patrick, put it up. Patrick, you have my permission. You have my permission to put up your medical records on social media. You have my permission. Put it all up. Put it all up. Your daughters, the ex-girlfriend that you were seeing that was HIV positive. Oh, put it all up. Put it up. Put it up. Because what you suggested was an impossibility, not even a miracle. It's an impossibility. possibility. It does not exist. And only, remember, it only exists for Patrick King. His name are on those records. Patrick King's name are on those records. Tell him to put them up. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.